Hey, what's going on YouTube? I just got out the movie theater and I just saw The Conjuring and I just saw Wolverine. Yes, not the X-Men Origins Wolverine, that horrible movie. No. I saw the Wolverine. And when I went into, before I went into this theater, I had low expectations about this movie. I seen so many crap trailers about this movie. I'm like, oh, this movie's gonna suck. I saw Silver Samurai on the trailer. I'm like, oh my god, this movie's gonna be bad, man. So I went in there with low expectations, but the real reason I wanted to see this movie because Wolverine, Spider-Man, and a guy called Moon Knight. I don't know if you guys know who Moon Knight is, but those guys are the reason why I started reading comics. They're my favorite Marvel characters. Wolverine definitely is my favorite X-Men character of all time. He definitely is one of the characters, so I definitely went to see the movie. And like I said, I had low expectations about this movie. I didn't know if this movie was gonna suck. The first movie was horrible. The Wolverine X-Men Origins was just totally bad. Like, the movie was going good until towards the end. I guess you guys saw the movie where Deadpool had swords coming out of his hands. He had laser beam eyes. He had all types of crazy shit going on, man, and that kind of ruined the movie for me, and some other shit that was bad. And another reason why I wasn't expecting this movie to be good, or I had low expectations for this movie, is because it was PG-13, and the movie was supposed to be rated R. It was supposed to be rated R until like the last minute. Oh yeah, we're doing a PG-13 movie. So I went in there with low expectations. I think I went on a date to see The Conjuring or whatever, so I didn't know how bad this movie was gonna be. So whoever I went on a date with, I sent them home or whatever, took them home, and I went to see the movie by myself. And the movie surprisingly was good. It was better than it actually. It was better than better than my expectations. Definitely better. It surprised me a lot. The story was good. The fighting scenes was excellent. The CGI was on point. It looked real. It definitely was a good movie. I was shocked about how good this movie was and how good the story was. The story, to me, is what made this movie, because normally Marvel be coming out with some crazy ass stories, man. If you watch that awful Iron Man movie, the last one, Iron Man 3, that came out, the story was the shit. So, like, you never know. These Marvel movies is hit and miss. But I guess it all depends on the directors, the actors, and probably just the writers or the screenwriters. But I mean, this movie was great. This movie was great, man. Like, to me, this is the best Marvel movie in the past 2 years, next to Avengers, obviously. But this movie is good. Pretty much the story is that it takes place after X-Men 3, the horrible ass movie, another horrible Marvel movie, and Wolverine is pretty much has no purpose. He's still like, he's still torn about, Jean Grey dying and stuff like that. He be having flashbacks, like, not flashbacks, but he sees like kind of like images of Jean Grey. He has dreams about her, stuff like that, man. He's like, pretty much he has no purpose, so yeah, he goes off by himself, living in a cave like an animal, all types of crazy shit, man. So basically, some dude he saved or whatever, I guess in World War II, I guess he saved some dude's life, and I guess the guy wants him to come to Japan so he can give this guy a present, a reward, and it's pretty much it. The whole movie starts from there, and he thinks he's going for one thing, he's going for something else. I don't want to really have any spoilers for this movie, but the story for this movie was good. It made a lot of sense. It was definitely excellent. Like I said, man, this movie was really, really good. It's definitely better than what I expected it to be. Hugh Jackman is the main actor for this movie. He played Wolverine, and he looked exactly the part. He played the part. He looked the part. This movie pretty much explained the character of Wolverine. It did the character justice. It had every aspect of Wolverine in this movie. This movie definitely you should see. If you're an X-Men fan, if you're a Marvel fan, or you're just a fan of comic books, this movie is a movie you should see. What I gotta say, I gotta talk about what I didn't like about the movie. There's only like a few things I didn't like about this movie. Not it's not too big of a deal. I didn't like how, like, the fact that like Silver Samurai. I don't like the way they did Silver Samurai. But I mean, it made sense to the movie. But I didn't like the way they did him. I don't want to spoil anything, because if I tell you anything about Silver Samurai, I'm basically gonna spoil the movie for you. But pretty much, if you watch this movie, you can see how the movie's gonna end. You can see, like, the last fight with Silver Samurai. You know what's gonna happen. There's no mysteries, no, like, plot twist. You know what's gonna happen. But that's the only thing I didn't like about this movie. But this movie was just great. This movie was excellent. They said this movie was PG-13. This has to be one of the most violent PG-13 movies ever, man. Seriously. They had to have edited a lot of scenes to water it down, because he was killing a lot of people. There was blood. He was slashing people up. This was a Wolverine movie we all want to see, man. I know you kids or whatever, you guys out there, probably watched the X-Men cartoon where Wolverine pretty much only kills robots. He slices guns and stuff like that. This movie, he was actually slicing people up. This, like, you see this video game I'm playing, this is pretty much what he was doing to people in the movie. Pretty much, yo. This was a great movie, man. Definitely. I watched another YouTuber's video. A guy's called T Pain or whatever, or T Wayne. I don't remember his full name. I'll probably put his description below or whatever. I don't know if I will, but yeah, he was pretty much saying that they're supposed to come out with a rated R Blu-ray version for this movie. If they do, I'm definitely gonna buy that Blu-ray version, because I would love to see this movie in rated R. See, like, all the gore, see the certain scenes they didn't cut out. I definitely would love to see that, man. Another thing about this movie, a lot of people were saying that a couple of reviewers were saying that they didn't like the last 20 minutes of the movie. The last 20 minutes of the movie kind of ruined this movie, but I don't think so. I think the last 20 minutes of the movie actually did this movie justice. It made a lot of sense. It was a risky move doing it. It definitely was risky, but I read a lot of Wolverine comics or whatever, and what they did for the last 20 minutes of the movie with Wolverine, pretty much is in the comics. Not 100% in the comics, but it's in the comics what happened to him. I wish I could tell you guys what happened towards the end, but I can't. I don't want to ruin the movie, but yeah, pretty much it's supposed to happen with the comics or whatever. Like I said, this was a really good movie. I keep saying it's a good movie, man. It really was good. The action was good. The acting was good. There was another part I didn't like about the movie. Viper is one of the villains in this movie Wolverine has to fight. I think her character didn't really need to be in this movie. I think it was just overkill. They just wanted to put another, like, Marvel character in there. It was overkill. Her character was horrible. Like, she stood out. It made no sense her being there. The acting was kind of weird. I mean, I didn't know why they added her in the movie, but they added her in the movie. So I mean, what can you say? She's there. She doesn't belong there. The movie could have been good without her, but I guess they added Viper in there to, I guess maybe for nostalgia for comic book fans, but she couldn't have been in there. I wish actually Lady Deathstrike was in there or somebody else, but it's cool. It's cool, alright. It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, this by far, I mean, if I had to have, like, Marvel, my top 5 Marvel movies, this definitely would be in the top 5, definitely, with Avengers, with first Spider-Man, with what else was good? I actually like Daredevil. I mean, a lot of people might say, what the fuck is this guy talking about? I actually like Daredevil. I have Daredevil as a DVD. I actually like that movie. I don't know why I like the movie, but I did. And I definitely would put this in there. I don't know what's my fourth favorite Marvel movie. I have no clue. Fourth favorite Marvel movie. I guess it would have to be X-Men too. But yeah, man. But This movie was great. Definitely was a good movie. You guys definitely need to stay after the credits because you guys will definitely get a good treat. You're definitely gonna get a good treat after the credits. The credits pretty much is gonna be the credits is pretty much showing you probably newer movies, definitely a continuation, sequel, a spin-off to this Wolverine movie. I wish I could tell you guys what it was, but I can't because I would be spoiling the movie, and you guys need to watch this movie. If this movie sucked, I definitely would have told you what happened towards the end of the credits. But this movie is a damn fucking good movie. A damn good movie, and it was such a sleeper. Like, people didn't really care about this movie. Like, people didn't give a shit about Wolverine. Like, we don't give a shit. Everybody was so hyped off of Superman. I mean, to me personally, even though Superman had a bigger budget, better special effects, better this, better that, I enjoyed this movie over Superman, the Man of Steel. And you guys might say I'm crazy, but I don't give a shit. I enjoyed this movie over the Man of Steel. I was entertained from beginning to end. Story made sense. It was a great movie. This by far, I can't wait for this movie to come on DVD. I actually might watch this movie again in the movie theater. I saw it in 3D, and I really didn't want to see it in 3D. But you know how it is. It's Friday. I live in New York. I'm trying to beat the traffic with people, so everybody probably wants to see this movie in regular. I want to see it in 3D because there'll be less people there, less kids crying, less people talking through the movie, that type of shit. So I saw it in 3D. I actually was like maybe about 20 people in the theaters, and it was a great experience. Everybody clapped. They applauded this movie because it was a good movie. People loved after the credits, the little thing after the credits, the little teaser after the credits. People loved it, man. I'm telling you, people clapped. I'm telling you, man. Marvel might be slowly coming back, man. Marvel might be slowly coming back, and if they do things right, man, the X-Men might be back too, man. But yo, that's my video, guys. Go and watch this movie. It's definitely worth the money. I spent $20 for 3D tickets, and it was worth every penny. So that's my video, guys. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'm out. Later.